But no, the original point, which was from what? Because we had asked why Roman was. We were talking about Roman being on the talk show.
Yeah.
Where did that?
I was saying that like Sasha has to get some Mania wins because they only got 2 years left with Roman and Sasha. Roman already got his Hollywood teeth, and Sasha's already been in Hollywood. And once Mania goes to Hollywood, which we should go to next year, fellas.
Ooh, buddy.
After that, they gone. Like Austin Theory and Montez Ford better be ready because top guys is out of there. As FDR would say.
Yeah, I'm sure some guys that have been on the mid and they're in NXT can smell the changing of the guard coming here in the next year or two.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, on to the next match though, because I think we're about to get into some other deeper things.
You know what the next match is.
Yeah, it's figured as much.
Title unification.
Yep, let's get into it.
Brock Lesnar versus the Tribal Chief, the Big Dog, the guy who puts food on everybody's table.
The needle mover.
God mode.
God mode himself. Operating on a different level. Roman Reigns. I think we're all going Roman here. Am I right?
Why would we not?
Yeah.
The real question is who is standing at the top of the aisle when this thing goes off? Is it Roman Reigns holding the title and everybody bowing down to him? Or is Dwayne coming out saying, this is getting crazy, you need to chill the fuck out? I don't know who's telling you about all this Samoan Dynasty shit.
It's gotta be Dwayne. It's gotta be Dwayne.
And you're not gonna see me again until WrestleMania next year when we in my backyard of Hollywood, because I own Hollywood now. So that's what I hope to see. Anything outside of that is a disappointment. And that's all I'm gonna say.
I'm just hoping they don't book this match to end in like a double disqualification, so no titles change.
I'm going to set my house on fire. I'm gonna take my family out first. I will remove my children and my wife, and I'm setting my home ablaze.
Yeah, I got a couch for you if you need it.
I'm gonna need it because I'm gonna be pissed off if they end that match in a disqualification. Are you kidding?
Hold on, be it. You're gonna go to Dub before you go to your tag team partner? What kind of bullshit is that?
I offered.
He offered.
Right. Why, just because I hit you with a car last week?
No, because as soon as he said that, you were looking for barbershop windows to kick him through.
Exactly, man. Look at you guys. Like
J-Moe was like, I'm gonna have BA come over, but let me find what window I can kick him through first.
Right. I'm gonna have him sleep in the living room, and I have the biggest window right there. Just throw him right through, and he wakes up in the morning.
That's the biggest window in the house. I've got 2 windows in this apartment. Bedroom and living room.
See, man, I just offered the man a couch and a Nikita Lyons highlight video.
Woo, man.
Well, fine. Yeah. Let me up the offer. I'll give you a couch and Pirates.
I thought that was at half price books.
Oh. and access to Dynamite, AEW Dynamite.
I do need that. I still do need that though. That is enticing.
All right, guys. Let me book this out real quick. Let me book this out. So Roman Reigns is on one of those legendary title runs, right?
Mm-hmm. We've seen it in the past.
You know what will make that run one of the most legendary of all time? Is if he chokes out Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
If Brock is going for that F5 and you think like, oh man, I think Brock got him, and Roman reverses that into a guillotine and he chokes out the Beast Incarnate, this run goes from great to, this might be one of the greatest runs of all time.
He did choke out Goldberg, and they hate making Oldberg look weak.
That's what I'm saying. And then he's holding up both the belts. All of the pyros are going off. Boom, 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 boom. If you smell.
Yeah.
Wayne comes out, stands at the top of the ramp, and just looks at Roman.
Mm-hmm.
And just
he ain't
looks
gonna say
at
a word.
Doesn't say a word. Roman doesn't say a word. And then wait, I'm going further. Next night on Raw, Rock doesn't show up. Roman does. And for the next month, 2 months, Roman is losing his fucking mind.
Oh yeah. That's all that's gonna come.
Yeah, he's taking it out on his cousins. He's taking it out on the roster. He might even show up to NXT, take it out on those guys. He's losing his mind because he knows if there's one threat to him being the tribal chief, it's the Great One.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the
Great
real tribal chief.
And then and it stretches out. You stretch it. I don't know. You probably stretch this out till SummerSlam. You give him a couple of challengers to run through. You stretch this to SummerSlam, and I don't know if we want to have Rock cost him the title. Actually, yeah, you know what? Rock cost Roman the title to Cody.
Talk about the brand new unified title that they're gonna present on Raw the night after this.
Yes, Roman loses that title to Cody, and then Cody goes on whatever run he goes on, and Roman is just going through it, trying to get back to that title, trying to deal with Rock, and let's say Roman gets it back at Survivor Series, holds it, and then at Mania you get Rock and Roman.
I think what's going to tell us the most about the realistic nature of The Rock's appearances and if he can even do this is what is he filming right now?
Well, he's done with Black Adam.
Mm-hmm. So the reason I say he doesn't appear at all, because pretty soon he's going to be on the Black Adam press run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's not going to appear at all until that press run is over. And I think that's probably over around SummerSlam.
And him being in WWE right now is more pub for Black Adam, anyways, because he's gonna say he can't be here because of Black Adam, or he's gonna be appearing after he get done doing some interview via satellite, talking his shit to Roman. So.
No. BA, he doesn't show up at all.
No silence, radio silence from the Great One.
Radio silence at all. The only hints about it you get is Rock might drop a hint in the interview like, I'm here to talk about Black Adam right now. I'll deal with my cousin later. And that's it. And that's what drives Roman insane. Like, who does he think he is? I'm the tribal chief. I'm putting on for our family. He walked away from us. And like he's losing his mind. And, it gets to the point where he's walking around backstage. He's like, he sees somebody reading a magazine that has The Rock on it or something, some Men's Health or some bullshit. And then he puts that guy through a fucking wall or something.
Oh, yeah.
Roman has to come completely unhinged for this to really work out.
I will hope it. That shit would be awesome, Dub. Just keep building up the heel that is Roman, man. That's heel shit all day.
Yeah. And then the fans turn on him. They start chanting for Rocky. He's like, no, you will acknowledge me. I am your tribal bro. Like, it would work out so good.
Right,
Vince, if you're listening, please just book this. Yeah. Call me. Call me. I will write it out. I will write out a year's worth of the story.
Dub, I completely agree with you, but can we imagine our boy E-Ray if that happens? Just Chobani.
He might just levitate to the sky right there at night too, just straight up just
shooting out of his
dreads. For E-Ray's sake, I hope that happens. I really do.
Yeah, absolutely, man. To be able to say he got to see that live. If we could all go to the Hollywood version, the Hollywood WrestleMania next year, in my opinion, if that happens, that's the WrestleMania. If I'm gonna go to anyone, that's the one I want to go.
Roman Rock, absolutely.
Yeah. It's not going to be one bigger in our lifetime. Maybe another 10, 15 years we get a super WrestleMania like that again.
I was just hoping for WrestleMania in Cleveland, but the Miz killed that. So.
Dude, let me tell you, my wife was so pissed when she saw the Miz like healing on us. I'm like, babe, he can't be Mr. Cleveland right now. He's a heel. He can't talk nice about Cleveland. Like, even though it's his hometown, he can't do that. She was so mad.
I get it. Yeah. All right, what do you guys think of this like year and a half of wrestling I just booked out?
I hope, man.
I'm all for it.
I'm here. I'm all the way in for that. I hope that Vince and the powers that be in Titan Towers feel the same way, man. That's the only way you can book Roman now, because who else can stop him?
Exactly.
Who else?
Nobody.
For real, man. For real. We didn't. Oh, you know what, Dub? You forgot one thing because it wasn't on that card because it's not a traditional match. Night one's main event
Oh, I didn't forget.
What do you think's gonna happen?
I didn't forget.
Oh, okay. I have to make sure because I figured those idiots in Bristol didn't know what's what about the card. So
didn't forget at all. I wanted to get through all the matches until we get to whatever this might be. So, KO show. I don't.
Yeah,
I like the intrigue around it. I like that nobody knows what can happen. I do like that.
So I read something this week, and I know, Doug, you told me to stay off the internet, but I can't help it.
This is J-Moe. You can't stay off the internet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I read something that this match is in doubt. Like, they're not sure if it's going to go down. This thing is so cool.
Well, they've been calling it the KO show for the longest. I don't see it being a match.
No, not a traditional match. No, I don't see that. I see Stone Cold doing more than a stunner and drinking beers and give me a hell yeah. But I don't see him coming out in the vest and the trunks and ready to whoop ass like that. I could see him wearing his Austin or Dallas 316 and the jorts, and hearing him and KO having some nice wars between each other, and maybe they get a little crazy outside the ring, and Stone Cold ends it with a stunner, and I don't know, maybe somebody else comes and helps him out, maybe because Wrestlemania always has the legends. Think about who's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. Maybe one of those guys come out. I don't think any of them have history with Stone Cold outside of the Undertaker and the Steiner brothers back in the day in WCW, but that's like it. So I don't know how else you can book that. He can't have a full match, but they're not gonna just have him do his normal Stone Cold shtick.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, BA.
So
I'm here for it though. I'm excited.
Here's how I would book it. Regular KO show thing. They're talking, and then Stone Cold kind of gets in KO's face, and then KO's like, whatever, old man. And then kind of gives him a shove. Cut to Stone Cold, punches him into the rope, does a Stone Cold stomp a mud hole in him type of thing. And then security's pulling Stone Cold off of KO. And then Stone Cold punches all of them, and, they go down like the security always does. KO has enough time to get up, kicks Austin and sets him up for the stunner. Austin pushes him off. KO hits the rope, comes back, kicks, stunner, middle fingers, beers. Everybody's happy. Because he does more than just a stunner, but not much more. Because if it's not going to be a match, to me, that's as far as they can take it. I don't know what Stone Cold's health is or how ready he is for ring work, but that's what I think they do. Something to that effect.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with what, as long as they don't make it corny or they disrespect Stone Cold, I'm pretty much okay with whatever. I know KO's not gonna let this go off the rails and be bad because KO respects Stone Cold too much. So I'm not worried about it. I'm happy that it's in the spot it's in at the end of the night. And I just hope that that Stone Cold does more than what he normally does, but it doesn't go off the rails or go crazy because we still need our guy around. Because he's not that neck, man. That neck is bad. So I don't see him doing much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But before we get out of here, guys, we did leave off one match. I want to know how you guys will book this out. Give me your winner. The real main event of the whole week and the weekend is Chris Rock versus Will Smith. I need to know. Jesus. I need to know.
Well, I think the winner is the Acclaimed after that little drop that. Yeah. By the way, Chris Rock's first comedy show was last night, and I guess the lines were outrageous, and tickets were going through the roof for resale rates.
Oh yeah, and in the words of the great Fat Joe, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yes.
Diet Coke, Pusha T. Yeah, man, that's and how convenient, J-Mo, that after this man gets slapped on worldwide international television and Will Smith screaming obscenities at him, his first comedy show is this week. He hasn't had a comedy show, and I don't know, when's the last time Chris Rock been on tour? Did the article say anything about that?
I think it was 7 years.
Yeah.
The timing's a little sketch for me. So I don't know. I think this is I think this should belong in our world here.
You think this is a work?
It's just hearing that, at first I was kind of like,
Well, he was scheduled to go on tour.
Yeah, he was scheduled.
This tour has been scheduled. Him and Kevin Hart were going out on tour.
Hey, Well,
It's called the Ego Death Tour, which nothing kills your ego more than being slapped